travelled to an area called Conception, which is in the Philippines, to capture some images to be able to show the people that have supported Concern in their venture to help the people of the Philippines after the typhoon struck last October.
Thank you to everybody here.
I went there 3 months after the typhoon struck, but to have these images from just shortly after the typhoon struck, to record the damage that was done by the biggest typhoon that ever hit land, is really very important to have this record.
From the moment we arrived in the Philippines, it was just so clear that there was just so much destruction, and it had affected so many lives. From everything, from just quite simply looking at palm trees that had just all blown the same direction. Every tree was almost pointing in the same way. It was amazing.
The first thing we did, we asked people what they needed, how we could make their life better. So that was initially by going out and doing a distribution to 50,000 people of non-food items. So that's things like tarpaulins, tools and nails, jerry cans to carry water in, and the blankets. And the thing that they loved most was the solar lamp, because they had no electric. The typhoon wiped out the electric, and these solar lamps extended their day. It brought them light.
And the only reason why I found out that not is that's what the land had said to him.
For me, it has to be Arnold Solomon. Arnold was a fisherman, one of the 80% near in that area that fished the seas. Not only did Arnold lose his house along whenever the typhoon came, but he also lost his boat. The amazing thing about it is that 2 weeks prior to the typhoon coming along, he had had his boat out of the water, out onto the beach, repaired, repainted, and completely did everything to fix it up and make it ready for the season ahead. When his boat was lifted by the power of the typhoon, it landed right back in the same place. It was just amazing, the coincidence and the heartache, I suppose, as well.
It will take a number of years for the parts of the country affected to return to what they were before the typhoon. People lost their livelihoods. So after our initial distribution of items to them, we started working with them to rebuild their livelihoods, which was about repairing their boats or building new boats.